Call Halayim Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. Double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone. Honors and salutations to all Sayakim on the four corners of the wind, on the earth, pushing his truth and all sincerity and truth. All right. I just got a quick topic. It was a shooting at a church down there in Texas, and I looked up the church and all that. I couldn't find pretty much any information as far as who founded it and all that. But it basically was like in 18 something. It was named after a guy from the just look up the article and it'll tell you about the shooting. I believe it's the one with CNN that tells you. But I believe the dude was from was from one of them wars, the Revolutionary War back then, or something like that. So basically, it was Edomites in that church. It might have been some Jake, but I highly doubt that, man. But the Most High is bringing judgment on this Christianity thing, man. You know, and Esau's the one that brought us over here, not on his own free will, but through the Most High, and started pushing that Christianity bull crap on our people, man. So the Lord, he's visiting that right now, and also, that church was wicked as hell, man. You know, they said they give out food to the homeless and want you to stay for church. So basically, they trying to reel you in, man. That's Esau being a damn devil as he is, man. You know, and oh, the other day was Halloween. So they they had a celebration that was supposed to be good in place of evil. So they was dressing up like sharks, police officers, like just costumes that was supposedly to be good, man. You know, but the Lord's not going for that, man. So I'm gonna get my first scripture, man, because the first of all, the church is a bunch of den of thieves. 'Cause they pass out the collection plate 10 to 12 times, man. You know? Just the book of Matthew, chapter 21, verse 13. It says, I'm going to start at verse 12. It says, And Yahweh went into the temple of the Most High and cast out all of them that sold and bought in the temple and overthrew the tables of the money changers and the seats of them that sold doves, and said unto them, It is written, My house shall be called the house of prayer, but ye have made it a den of thieves, man. You know, and that's what them crackers do to the churches now, man. But those churches, man, they not the we're the church, man. You know, and I believe I looked that word up church before, and it's a gathering of the Israelites. You know, so ever we gather that, yeah. So yeah, those places are dens of thieves, man. You know, and guess what? When Yahweh Shah went there, he pushed everybody out. He whooped their ass, man. And the Edomites was the one. Well, they the ones controlling the doctrine of the church now. But Yahweh Shah, he went to those churches, man, and he brought havoc, man. You know, the same way he's doing now, but he's putting a spirit on other people to do it. All right, and then you got all them preachers, man. They false prophets, man. You know, Yahweh Shah ain't send them. So look, this is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 5, verse 31. And it reads, Jeremiah 5. Shalaki, I can bear with me real fast. Oh, it comes, 531. All right, come, Shalaki. It's the book of Jeremiah, chapter 5, verse 31. It reads, The prophets prophesy falsely, and the priests bear rule by their means, and my people love to have it so. And what will ye do in the end thereof, man? So yeah, what will you do in the end thereof? Our people love to have it so that these preachers, that they can go into these churches and listen to these false doctrines, man, because it's smooth to them. Like the scriptures say, they prophesy smooth things, man. So tell the seers to see not, you know. Matter of fact, let me grab that real quick. So, a matter of fact, it says, I'm gonna read that one more time. It says, the prophets prophesy falsely, and the priests bear rule by their means, and my people love to have it so. And what will ye do in the end thereof? So yeah, what you gonna do at the end of these things, man? You know, what are you gonna do when all these things are done? You know, because it's going to be nothing but death and destruction, man. And the Lord just gave you a little taste of that, you know, with that whole situation that just went on the other day with that church shooting, all right? And one brother did, you know, GMS faith based Israelite, you know, the brother Malak, you know, he said you're going to start seeing a lot more of those things, man. You know, because the Lord is sick and tired of it, and He's tired of holding His tongue, man. Let His people being wicked. And then you got people that go to church, man, and then some of them have a little understanding of that those things are false, and they know that the image of the Lord is not that Edomite that they put up there, and they hear brothers in the truth speaking, and they still want to go to church every week, which is wicked as hell, man. But this is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 14, verse 14. It says, then Yahweh Ba'Shem Shah said unto me, the prophets prophesy lies in my name. I sent them not, neither have I commanded them, neither spake unto them. They prophesy unto you a false vision and divination, and a thing of naught, and the deceit of their heart. You hear that, man? Yahweh Ba'Shem Shah said he sent them not, man. Okay? And we're going to look up a couple words in that to give you a better understanding. All right? I'm going to read that one more time. It says, then Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua said unto me, the prophets prophesy lies. So that's when you go to those buildings, man, they telling you everything going to be all right. You know, it's cool to get the RFID microchip and you can still make it. You know, that you're going to be raptured out of here before Jacob's trouble happens. You know, they call you Gentiles, which, you know, you are Gentiles. They are Gentiles, especially I'm talking to you know, the Jakes that's in these churches. They are Gentiles. I mean, Edomites, yeah, you're a Gentile, but you're a Hellenistic Gentile. All right, you're not an ethnos Gentile, man. It says, prophesy lies in my name. I sent them not, neither have I commanded them, neither spake unto them. They prophesy unto you false visions and divination. So let's look up the word divination. Divination. All right. And it tells you, Quasham, divination, witchcraft. You hear that? Witchcraft. Because that's what them churches is full of, witchcraft. It says, of the nations, Balaam, of false prophets, in a good sense, king's lips as oracles. All right, so basically, it's a bunch of witchcraft going on in them churches, man, because they wooing the people, and the people really believe in that. Matter of fact, the elder Tazayaman from the DTA camp, man, did a video concerning, I believe it was that it was the whole vampire in Brooklyn thing, you know. And he was wooing the people when Eddie Murphy was the vampire. He was out there preaching to the people, and the people was believing that. That's witchcraft, man. You know, and it's witchcraft in a sense. It's a witchcraft too, because if it tells you clearly in the Bible that the image of Yahweh Shah and Yahweh a dark-skinned men with woolly hair, and they put up a picture as Cesare de Borgia, Caesar Borgia, and the people can't see that. That's heavy witchcraft going on in them buildings, man. And when they start speaking in tongues, what the hell is that, man? Sound like you're having a damn seizure, man. You know? That's a demon in itself, man. And guess what? That's why the Lord is letting these things happen to these churches now. And plus the elders and apostles of GMS, they've been on that, man. And a lot of brothers, man, been coming at this whole Christianity doctrine, man. Been killing it, man. Because the Lord putting a spirit on the brothers to do that. Why? Because he's bringing judgment to it. So you got to condemn it first, then judgment comes after the condemnation. You know? So jumping on, so I don't want to make this too long. This is the book of Lamentations. All right, chapter 2 and 14. It's the book of Lamentations, chapter 2, verse 14. It says, Thy prophets have seen vain and foolish things for thee, and they have not discovered thine iniquity to turn away thy captivity. But it says, Salak, I'm going to read that one more time. This is Lamentations chapter 2 and 14. It says, Thy prophets have not seen, Salakia, thy prophets have seen vain and foolish things for thee, and they have not discovered thine iniquity to turn away thy captivity, but have seen for thee false burdens and causes of banquishment. Wow, and that's heavy right there. All right, we're gonna look up those words to give you a clearer understanding. I'll read that one more time. This is Lamentations chapter 2 and 14. It says, Thy prophets have seen vain and foolish things for thee. So they see vain and foolish things for you people, man. All right? Vain, you already know vain means empty. And it's foolish to even sit in there and listen to that prosperity bullcrap when you're living in the time of war. All right? The whole earth is about to be at war, man. What you had, that's World War III, man. All right? It says, foolish things for thee, and they have not discovered thine iniquity to turn away thy captivity, but have seen for thee false burdens. Now let's look up that word burdens, man. Which is masha'atha, which is uprising, utterance, burden, portion, uplifting, that which rises up. That salaki, that which rises, uprises, uplifting, signal, rising. So when you go into them churches, they like to sing them praise songs and lift up your spirits. Like, when you come out of there, you are happy and smiling. That's witchcraft too, man. All right, and that's uplifting. Cause they like, we gonna put your spirits up. Cause they trying to have you go. That's just like when you in a hospice, man. All right, you in a hospice and you're about to die. And you know you're about to die. They know you're about to die. You know? So what they do, they give you all this medicine to make you feel good. To have you comfortable. Alright? So when you're comfortable, you'll just die right on out, man, with these, man. You know? So what they trying to do right now, spiritually, they know you about to die, man. They know all these things are going to happen, especially Satan, man. You know, ones that's running these churches and all that, man. It's covered under these 501c3 charters. They basically know they on the hospice and they have to keep teaching this doctrine to keep you at ease, man. So when that happens, you'll be like, oh. And once it's done, you know, they did their job. They blinded you, man. So they don't care. All right, it says burdens and causes of banquishment. So we're gonna look up the word banquishment. So now that's mada'aka, ma'aduka. I know I probably butchered it, but it's seduction, enticement, a thing to draw aside, man. So that's when they drawing you aside, man. Okay? They leading you astray. Like they said, like it's a song by a Benjamite named Capleton. He said, lead the sheep astray, and you must get punished. You know, the Lord ain't playing, man. That's why he had that man run up in that church, and that's if that's even true. Because they said it was a small town. They only got one Dollar General down there, one gas station in the whole town. So that's a small town. So people ain't really going to be heavy trying to figure out what's going on in them small towns, man. You know, and it could just be like a drill to see how people going to react. You know what I mean? Like, we're not ignorant to Satan's devices, man. And it's funny how they keep using all these guns because what they want to do, they want to take your guns away from you. They want to de-arm the people. Why? So it'd be easier to run up in your house once this whole martial law thing kicked. But this is the book of Matthew, chapter 7, all right, going to verse 15. It says, beware of false prophets, which come to you in sheep's clothing, but inwardly they are ravening wolves, man. So yeah, that's beware of false prophets. And that's them preachers, man. You know? They ravenous wolves, man. As all they got is their own vain imagination. All they want is your money, man. You know? They want to line their pockets to make their lives cool while you still living miserably. And they telling you a whole bunch of lies, man. You know? Inwardly, they're ravenous wolves, man. It's a whole bunch of, and that's why the Lord is bringing judgment on them churches, man. There's a whole bunch of adultery going on in there, a whole bunch of idol worship going on in there. You know? That's why the Lord is bringing all this judgment to it. You know? And that's a God of you could say of wood, man. Cause them Christians, they love that cross, man. They be like, oh, you gotta bear your cross, not even knowing what that means, man. Bear the cross like him, you know. They wear that damn Cesare de Borgia chain with the cross around it. They worship that, man. That's a sign of humiliation, man, for Yahweh Shah, man. That damn cross. And people wearing it like it's honorable, man. That's crazy. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 24, verse 11. It says, and many false prophets shall rise and shall deceive many. All right? Because you got a lot of people out here still blinded in food, man. And these people out here, they going crazy because, all upset. Oh, boo-hoo, the church got shot up and this. Man, these churches been getting shot up, man. Like that Edomite went down there and shot them Jake's church up. Down there, I forgot where that was at. Virginia, I believe, but I know it was somewhere down south, Georgia, or something like that, man. But so that happened. The Lord is casting judgment on these churches, man. Well, I'm the den of thieves. That's what they are, man. Falsehoods, false hope, lies. All right. So you gotta beware. There's many false prophets. You even have false prophets that's in the truth, man. Going out here on the highways and byways, talking a bunch of lies, man. Falsehoods, man. You gotta beware of things like that. That's why you're supposed to stay grounded, man. Stay in the spirit. Man, if I'm gonna do a lesson on that, stay in the spirit. This is the book of Luke, chapter 6, verse 26. It says, woe unto you when all men shall speak well of you, for so did their fathers to the false prophets, man. You hear that, man? Whoa, I'm gonna read that again. It says, woe unto you that are full that Salaki. It says, woe unto you when all men shall speak well of you, for so did their fathers to the false prophets. So so like a prophet that Yahweh Ba'Shem Rashad sends, people not gonna like what he gotta say. So they gonna say all type of crazy stuff about him, lie on him. The same way they did to Yahweh Shah, man. But these false prophets, which are these pastors, as a matter of fact, they even have in the churches, they have women up there prophesying, calling themselves prophetess, which a prophetess is a singer, man. That has nothing to do with teaching a man. A prophetess is a singer, man, a prophetess. All right? It's not no preacher. That's why the Lord is coming at these churches, and they said, "Woe to them!" So destruction to them. You know, that think that men speak well of you, because these pastors, they be like, "Oh, Pastor so and so, he gave a great sermon last night. He's a great dude." And yeah, they talk all that. They talk real good about them dudes, man. Why? Because they're stroking on them people's egos, man. That's what they doing. Yeah, man, they stroking them people's egos. So of course they're gonna say good things about them. They might even be passing them off a couple dollars to speak well of them, man. As wicked as these niggas are, man. You know, and that's why the Lord is visiting these places, man. You know? The Lord is visiting these places. Alright, this is the book of 2 Peter, chapter 2, verse 1. It says, "But there were false prophets also among the people, even as there shall be false teachers among you, who privily shall bring in damnable heresies, even denying Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua that brought them, and bring upon themselves swift destruction," man. That's heavy, man. Because we're going to look up some words in there to better edify the flock, you know? Because you got to break these things down to a T. All right, now look, I'm going to read that again. This is 2 Peter chapter 2 and 1. It says, "But there were false prophets also among the people, even as there shall be false teachers among you." So you see them false teachers, who are they? They're the pastors, man. You even have false teachers in the truth. All right? You have false teachers in the truth that think that they know something, they don't know nothing. You know? They might have learned a few things. They stopped going out on the highways and byways, and all of a sudden they back on the scene. You know? Like they never left. Not even breaking scriptures down right. You read a scripture for them, they can't even get it. They want to skip over it. You know? It says, "False teachers among you, who privily shall bring damnable heresies." Okay? So let's get that word heresies. Okay? Heresies. Act of taking, capture, storming a city, choosing, choosing choice, that which is chosen, a body of men following their own tents, secret of party, of the Sadducees, of the Pharisees, of the Christians, the cynicism arising from diversity of opinions and aims, man. So that's heresies right there. So that's all that right there, man. You know, heresies, like you hear it, like, oh, yo, you know what, that might sound right. All right. It says heresies, even denying the Lord that bought them, and bring themselves swift damnation, swift destruction. So guess what happened at that church? Swift destruction, man. Because they going off heresies. Like, matter of fact, but because I was reading, I read up on that church, man, and it's the scripture in Proverbs said, "Trust in the Lord with all our heart and lean not on our own understanding." Okay, so when it's talking about leaning on your own understanding, man, all right, that means don't try to follow after your own mind, man. Now you had they had said the pastor was that church was a biker. So what this dude was doing, he had a motorcycle, and it was leaned to the side, and he trying to explain that scripture like that. So yeah, you have to have faith to lean your motorcycle, not like that. That's a bunch of hearsay and garbage, man. You know, that's not leaning, not trusting in the Lord with all your heart, leaning not on your own understanding, man. You know, them dudes is out their mind, man. But I'm gonna end up with this scripture, man. This is 1 John chapter 4, verse 1. It says, "Beloved, believe not every spirit, but try the spirits whether they are of the Most High, because many false prophets are gone out into the world," man. You hear that? I'm gonna read that one more time. It says, "Beloved, believe not every spirit, but try the spirits whether they are of the Most High, because many false prophets are gone out into the world," man. So yeah, man, you gotta try all these spirits, man. whether they claim to be in the truth or not in the truth, you know. And the Lord is bringing swift destruction to this Christianity doctrine, man. Why? Because they celebrate every holiday under the sun, these holidays, you know. Everything that they believe in is a lie, man. You know, everything that they believe in is a lie. Matter of fact, hold up, and guess who did that to him? Yahweh Bashim outside, man. You know, the Yahweh Bashim outside did that to them so that he could show his power, man. All right. Now check this out. This is one of my favorites. Second Thessalonians chapter 2. All right, chapter 2, I'm going to start at verse 10, but my point is in verse 11. And I'm going to end it on this. It says, and with all deceivableness of unrighteousness in them that perish, because they receive not the love of the truth, that they might be saved. So them people in the churches, they're not receiving the love of the truth, that they might be saved, man. All right? It says, and for this cause the Most High shall send them strong delusion, that they shall believe a lie, man. So them people that's in them churches, you know, and you might still have some of the elect that's in them churches because the 11th hour is upon us, man. So you got dudes getting it right at the last minute, getting it, you know. But it said that they might believe a lie, man. So if the Lord's allowing you to believe a lie, guess what? He's not dealing with you, man. He wants destruction for you to show his power, man. You know? And you're gonna start seeing more of those church things happening, man. Even if that was actually accurate, man. You know? So with that, I hope that you brothers are edified, you know, and stay strong, Akim, because this thing is about to go down, man. Stay strong. And with that, Shalom.